Ireland, a land which has not only risen in its population in recent years, but also in its popularity in mixed martial arts, which one can say has been pioneered by a certain elite of fighters and trainers. SBG Dublin so far leads the way due to one man who has recently risen to one of the most known trainers in the world.
We're deep into season 3 of W2W in Dublin, but now we have W2W down the south in Cork, up the north in Belfast, and most recently in the Midlands in Tullamore. MMA is a huge sport right now in this country, and W2W has been a great vehicle to give people a chance to see what it's like and feel what it's like to be a fighter, train for a period of time, and then go in there and perform on the night. Most of my time training now is spent with professional fighters getting ready for big shows. I haven't been training a lot of kind of beginners to do their first MMA fight in a while, and I get a huge kick out of it. I love it.
Today, Martin Stapleton has joined the training program to coach the session for today. His military background leaves no room for yielding.
The W2W program, something I personally, as an MMA coach, something I really believe in. And the thing with W2W is it's not just about the fight, it's not just about the fight night, it's about the whole 22 weeks process and giving people a new lease for life. I mean, I've just been talking to a few of the coaches here about some of the backstories some of the people here have got and how it's changing their lives, and that's one of the things that really appeals to me about the program and why I wanted to get involved in the first place.
Keep presenting him with an unorthodox target, using good footwork, feints, angling off, level changing, moving my head, so that I'm never just stood in front of him where it's easy for him to time. Yeah? If I'm stood here and doing nothing, it's easy for him to time. Yeah?
So at this stage here, we're about 5 or 6 weeks out from fight night, so the training is getting a lot more intense. The guys have a decent understanding of the striking and grappling involved in MMA. Now we're trying to put it together for them, so on the night they're going to look like they belong in the cage.
Let's go, guys! Don't stop!
Break up, non-stop punches now. Last 15 seconds, come on. Let's go, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1,
For 20 years now, I've been stopped by people on the street, or if I'm out at the weekend, I get stopped by people and they always say to me, I would have loved to give MMA a go, but I know it's not for me. And I'm looking at the person going, it's exactly for you. But I was never really able to successfully get that across, because in fairness to them, when they'd see me on TV with someone in their early 20s, in the best shape of their life, fighting in front of tens of thousands of people, yeah, that it is true, that is not for everybody. But that's one of the things that W2W and Richie Cranny has been incredibly successful at doing, in making the great sport of mixed martial arts open and available and accessible to all body types. I'm not going to lie and say it's easy, but I am going to say that it's worth it if you can get through the work. We've got great coaches here, everybody works together as a team, and you'll see the benefits if you stick it out.
My best advice to the guys is, like I just said at the end, we had a bit of a mat chat, is they've got 6 weeks left. 6 weeks looking forward seems like a lot of time. Well, next week it'll be 5, and the week after it'll be 4, and then 3, and then all of a sudden the fight's here. So they've got to make the most of every session they do at this point. So they can't look at it as one 6-week chunk. These guys really need to be looking at it as each day, each round, each minute on the mat. So my best advice is to put your mind, put your focus into absolutely everything you're doing take it day by day, take it round by round, and take it minute by minute, and try and make the improvements incrementally throughout the process.
For me, Wimp to Warrior is for anybody who wants to test themselves. It's 22 weeks of getting up at an ungodly hour, 5 a.m. I think it's for anybody that will genuinely want to push themselves, genuinely want to make big physical changes, but huge mental changes to themselves.
Make every single day count, every minute you're on this mat, make it count. And more than anything, enjoy it, guys. Enjoy it. You are doing something right now that 99.9% of the population will never ever do, but you guys are doing it. So whether you win, lose or draw on fight night, as long as you give it 100% in this 22-week process, you can enjoy your night. You know, you can enjoy it for the rest of your life. You can enjoy that night. It's just not one night and then done. That night will stay with you forever. Thank you for having me, guys.
Thank you.
One of the big attractions for me for Wimp to Warrior is that it attracts a broad range of people. You're not going to, it's not just your 20-year-old fitness fanatic that wants to be a fighter. We're getting people from all walks of life. Everybody's equal on the mat. It doesn't matter what walk of life you come from. It's all about who's putting in the most amount of effort. Every person is a Wimp to Warrior. Don't talk yourself out of it saying, well, I'm not in good shape. I'll get in good shape and then I'll do Wimp to Warrior. No, that's not it. Whatever shape you're in now is the shape you're in. Get in, give it a go. There's seasons popping up all over the world at this stage. You know, WIMPToWarrior.com, have a look. There's probably one starting near you. Just commit yourself to it. And then when that alarm goes, throw your legs out of bed. Don't start negotiating with yourself. Don't start telling yourself your ankle's sore and you'll go in tomorrow. Just throw the legs out of bed, step up, go to the gym, follow what the coaches say, and something special will happen over that season. I promise you that.
With the Dublin Grand Finale on the horizon, these warriors begin to visualize fight night and are ready to place a face on their opponent. By next session, that too will be fulfilled.